We good?
I think we're okay. Ready.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
You got it. Why did you tap it? Like we're playing beer pong?
Flip cup.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're not fighting, so we're off to a good start.
We're off to a great start. How about those episodes with Aimee, though?
Oh, top tier. If you didn't listen, please go listen. The
You need
second
to.
one is free. We'll probably make it not free at some who knows? But it's so good. Like, we had to run it back one time.
Yeah. Aimee was a joy. I peed. Definitely laughing too hard.
Yeah.
But with 4 kids, if you don't do your Kegels enough.
Yeah. Your pelvic floor is lower than most because of that, but the bar for peeing yourself is also high, too.
You're not allowed to speak about my vagina. Only I can.
Fair enough.
That's like me saying, I don't know. I'm not going to insult your penis.
I wasn't insulting it.
I only heard half of what you said because I'm really concerned. We had a friend, a YouTuber listener, that said that
I knew I shouldn't have told you.
We're really great to listen to, but I touch my hair too much, so I'm just going to sit just like this.
Yeah, shout out to Joe WBX user 459.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Your
10.
comment months ago. I thought it was a safe time to bring it up to you now because you kept touching your hair, and I said just try not to touch your hair so much.
What people don't
Joe
know.
from Detroit doesn't like it.
Yeah, he probably is from Detroit.
Probably.
But here's the thing: what you don't know, it's a nervous habit because when we're sitting here for so long, literally an hour, sometimes an hour and a half, talking to each other, I don't know what to do with my hands. So maybe I should use them to talk, instead of just fixing. But I'm also but look what happens. It gets stuck to my arms, and I have to fix it.
I got nothing for you.
Whatever. It's not easy being on camera. Okay, Joe?
Yeah.
Get on camera and then we'll have a discussion. Okay? Yeah. You have a good time. I am extremely loud and you are not.
Part of me wanted me to clap back at Joe and be screw you, Joe, but I maintain my composure, but we hear you, Joe.
And we're glad you're here listening. I'm glad you think...
Because his comment wasn't nice by any means.
That's okay.
I only read off to you the nicer version of it. It was a little bit more pointed.
Oh.
So at the same time, fuck you, Joe. That's what I wanted to say.
You said it, not me. I'm going to go back and read that and cry when I'm not drinking. But it's been... we kicked off season 5, and we have a new a intro video, which... Our children keep playing, and they think that we're famous now. Or they're famous.
Yeah, neither of which are true.
No.
And hopefully both of those statements stay true, at least for the short term.
Yeah, and I was like, this video is wonderful because Aaron. But also, I'm like, I sound all I'm doing is yelling at the kids. And my friends were like, Danielle, you're so nice in the video. I'm like, okay, so.
Compared to, they've seen.
Whoops.
Because your real friends have seen you be not that nice.
Well, because they know what it's like to
Yeah, it was more so you just yelling come on guys, we're gonna be late, let's go.
Yeah.
Not.
Which is typical.
Get your bleep, 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 bleep,
Yeah.
bleep.
No,
we're gonna be bleeping late.
We have been working on not swearing as much as we used to, but we're back. Season 5. We're happy to be here. We got lighting.
Zuckerberg is coming for us with the algorithms.
You know what? It doesn't matter. I don't care how many people watch. I mean, I do.
Yeah.
But I don't at the same time because it's more money, more problems.
True.
More viewers, more problems, more opinions.
Yeah, that is the problem though. Is we have more paid subscribers than we do have free viewers, which makes 0 sense.
It's all right.
Shout out to the algorithms.
Well, it's all right. It's good. We were actually, honestly, we really do this for each other. We don't do this for, we do it for people who listen, but we also, it's
we're on that teeter-totter now where we're doing a little bit of both for us, for each other, for the people, for the money.
But no, I think the root of it all, if we're looking at the root of it all, it's really for us.
Yeah.
And one day
that's priority number 1. Yeah.
And we're going to keep doing it because our kids are going to keep getting older and we're going to keep fighting and we're going to keep,
hopefully less.
But it's just part of it. And it's a really good outlet for us, honestly, because last week, I don't know if you guys watched the last episode that we did, we really were not happy with each other.
Yeah, it was I'm sure if they watched it or saw the clips, it was very visible.
My sister was like, I could immediately tell.
It's probably more visible if you actually watch the video the first 10 minutes or so, because you wouldn't even make eye contact, and I keep having to like loosen you up a little bit.
But also, I try and sit forward so that I don't have like 9 chins, and so I try and sit forward. It's not like I'm being rude, but I just feel like if I turn, But like your body language is always towards me,
because that's what's natural to me. You're more natural. You feel more natural looking at camera. I don't feel natural just staring straight into YouTube the whole time.
Just the video. Oh, touch my hair. Just the videos that I've seen like of myself. I'm like, if I look for it's a whole process.
One day we'll figure out what we're supposed to do, and we'll do it the way someone tells us.
We'll be sitting in a studio with mics, like call her daddy.
Ooh,
those are goals.
Shout out to Alex Cooper.
She's really good. She's very entertaining.
If you're listening, put us on your new recruiting thing that you're doing.
I know you and your husband have a big thing you're doing, so we are.
We can secure a Spotify bag too.
What he said. But in other news, our children are now back in school.
Mm-hmm. Back to school. Back to school.
And you know what? Across the board, everyone's very happy, I have to say.
Yeah, I think everybody's back in the swing of things. Teachers are great. The boys are basically just doing the same shit over again this year, so they knew what to expect. So they're happy.
Yeah,
we're week 1 we knew what the process was going to be. We got everything down, and everybody's happy. I love it.
As long as we're on time to school, Dom's happy.
Yeah.
And he's got a new teacher this year because the school our kids go to, I used to work at. So I knew a lot of the staff that was there or whatever made what's happening? Why is that big ring of fire?
My move goal achieved.
Good for you. So he has a new teacher, and, I don't know her, but she's fantastic. He's so happy.
Shout out to the new teacher.
Yep. And everything is good. Everyone's making their lunches. I'm pretty impressed with how self-sufficient they are, because we're like, make your lunch, even though we have to check it. We've talked about this.
Yeah, sometimes we give them a little bit too much. What's the saying? We let the leash become a little bit too long, and Viv is like, oh, I had a s'more, I had a chips,
sandwich,
I had a chocolate chip bar, and
then
gummies.
I had a sandwich. Then she wanted me to make her a turkey sandwich with lettuce and mayonnaise, and then roll it up in foil with the ice pack so that it stays cold. But then on the side, she had salami and cheese just in case, because protein.
Just a little mini charcuterie board just in case. Backup.
Speaking of charcuterie boards and protein, tonight Dean really made us look like great parents. He we had dinner tonight, and he had only like French fries and a roll on his plate, and he goes, "But mommy, I need a protein." I'm like, my brother goes, "Wow, he knows what I'm like, yeah." Because I tell him all the time, you need a protein.
Yeah, because if it was up to that kid, all he would eat would be like crackers and cookies and bread and French fries.
And cheese.
And maybe a hot dog every once in a while.
Cheese, bread, and...
But only the orange cheese in the little packets. He doesn't eat the white cheese.
Yeah, we can't. Although I've convinced him to like graduate to like... He doesn't know that the crackers are organic and the cheese is grass-fed or whatever, but we're just trying. We're just trying.
That's a good theme of life right now. We're just trying on a lot of fronts.
We're just making it.
That's the whole idea. I have some good Just Making It merch coming up next time.
See?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, the title of our podcast could not be more fitting. Because literally everyone, when people ask how we are, I'm like, we're surviving.
Yeah,
we're making it.
We're making it. We're making it through today, making it through tomorrow, making it through this week.
I wish we had like a
season.
When you said that, I wish we had like a little star that went ding.
Yeah.
You wrote down school clothes.
School clothes and Viv skirt. That's your.
Oh, that's me. Oh, okay. So here we go.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, take a drink for this.
So we have decided that. Well, I saw a TikTok or like an Instagram story where a mom was like, "Have your kids pick out their school clothes for the week." So all week. So the first week of school, they were so excited. I'm like, "Lay out your school clothes, all of them, right?" So it went well. Everybody wore their clothes, but the following week, Viv had an extra outfit left over. So I was like, a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple days ago. I was like, wear this outfit. She goes, well, I don't like it. Now, this is Sunday night. She's telling me she doesn't like it. And I'm like, baby, I know you don't like it, but it's very cute. And
It's already one of the pre-approved outfits.
yes, it's you built it. I approved it. It's your cozy baggy t-shirt with like this skirt that's like that waffle material. It's like super light, airy, and it's just like a very tan, earthy color. It's beautiful. It's so cute. I would wear it. So she's like, but I don't like it. I'm like, but you're gonna wear it because it's already picked out and we're done. So my mom is at our house at this point, and she's like, she's not fucking wearing that outfit. I'm like, no, she's wearing that outfit.
Because your mom doesn't want him to wear it, or she's just speaking on behalf of Viv?
Speaking on behalf of Vivian,
Okay.
she knows Vivian. She
Okay.
knows
Yeah.
how Vivian works. So I'm like, you're wearing this outfit. Period. Done. End of story. I keep looking at the stairs because I'm afraid she's gonna listen. Because last time she listened, but Monday rolls around, and she's like, she comes to my room, very, mommy, I don't want to wear that outfit. I'm like, Viv, and like, here's where I have this battle of like, do I put my foot down, or do I just like let her figure it out? Now, understand that if I let her figure it out, it's a process of back and forth.
Yeah, and
It's a fight.
there's never any time for that process.
Yes, because she gets up late like I do. And it's a process. So I was like, Viv, you're wearing that outfit. Put it on. It's done. I went downstairs to start making breakfast for the boys. She comes down in the outfit and she looks at me and she's like, now, the thing with Vivian is she has figured out how to maneuver her body to make it look like she's uncomfortable. So she comes down with the shirt tucked in like, see, it's so
Doesn't
tight.
fit good.
It doesn't look good. I'm like, Viv, put your arms down. I fix it. I'm like, Viv, it looks great. You're fine. Like, it looks good. She goes, Mom, it does not look good. It's the skirt, the shirt, this, that, right, whatever. And I'm adjusting, fixing. So we're going back and forth. And somehow Vivian knows how to find every loophole. So no matter what I say, she always has a reason why she's more right than I am. So at the end of the conversation, she wins because she's like, well, Mom, the skirt's too short. And I'm like,
That's because you have it hiked over your shoulders.
yeah, so she pulls it way up so that her butt cheeks are hanging out. And I'm like, I don't think the skirt's too short. But then, I adjusted it and realized it was a little bit too short. So I was like, fine, Viv, just go upstairs and wear whatever you want, Viv. Go upstairs. And I'm fucking mad because I did not want her to win this.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister had told me weeks before, like, Danielle, and I hear her stupid voice in the back of my head, you want her to be comfortable. You want her to look comfortable as me at school today. Let her be comfortable. So I'm listening to let her be comfortable. So I was like, okay, go change. She goes and changes into another mini skirt with a sweater that's like cut off. I'm like, it's fucking 900 degrees outside. You're not wearing that sweater. Change. Go put a t-shirt on. Which the t-shirt she ended up choosing was tight, but she liked it tight. But she wore the skirt with shorts underneath so that she didn't have to worry about it being that short. She comes downstairs, she looks cute, whatever. And she's like, Mommy, I didn't want to go to school uncomfortable. And I'm like, fine, whatever. So I give in. Makin yells at me because I drag on stories and him losing him. But
Get to the point.
Moral of the story, she knows how to manipulate the fuck out of me.
Yes, she does.
And she knows the answer to
Is
every
this the
question.
cute black outfit?
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked adorable.
She did look cute. But that's beside the point. She wore another outfit that I didn't want her to wear. But she knows how to find every loophole to every, like, she would be a great lawyer.
Yes.
Because she knows how to end, sorry, there's like a fuzz. She knows how to end discussions so that you can't rebuttal it.
Yeah. So to end this discussion, did she win because she was right and it didn't fit, or did she win because she manipulated you? Or a little bit of both?
I would say both.
Okay, fair enough. So you can take that L with a little bit of pride and know that it wasn't 100% you being a pushover. It was just
But then there's Dominic.
planning.
There's Dominic who literally, I think you did it. You scared the shit out of him with like dressing to the point where he comes up to us and he's like, he'll come into my room and come into our room and look at me and go, Mom, does this look good? Does it look good? Is it nice? Do you like it? I'm like, yeah, buddy, it looks great. He'll go downstairs and ask Makin, and Makin's like, no, that shirt's stupid. The collar's all pulled apart, like whatever. Dominic has now developed like an anxiety towards choosing his outfits for school
Yeah.
because of how hard we were on him. So we didn't learn with Dominic, learned with Vivian. Now she's pushing us around. And the boys, as long as Dominic picks out their outfit, they're fine with it.
Yeah, and maybe Dom's got 2 more years of us, developing this anxiety of what clothes they wear and how they feel and how we just need to force what we want on them. Versus, like, Viv's 2 years younger, maybe she just needs 2 more years of you being a bitch to her.
That's the thing, though. That's what I was telling her. I was like, do you know what, Vivian? When I was little, Ga would beat the shit out of me if I complained about my outfit, or she'd yell at me or spank me or whatever. I'm like, but I'm not going to do that to you because I am going to have self-control. And I can understand why she wanted to hit us or spank us or scream at us or yell at us or whatever plethora of whatever she was dealing with that day that she decided to do. I'm like, I'm not going to do that to you because I am controlling myself.
Yes.
And I'm telling her this in the bathroom while I'm brushing her fucking hair. And I'm like, and I'm going to still do your hair with the stupid fucking pieces in the low ponytail that you want every single day of your life. But I'm going to do it because I love you. I didn't say that. I was thinking it, but I, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I wish there was, like, more of your mom present in today's culture, especially for some of these little hussies at downtown Summerlin that we ran into. I was talking about Viv being uncomfortable. I was visibly, like, uncomfortable. Like, there are these girls between the ages of...
Touching my hair again. Sorry, Joe.
We'll say 12 to 16 or 17, walking around wearing little to nothing. Some of them who are developed, mature, and I'm like, this is not okay. Like, what is going on? How did these girls get out of the house dressed like this? Walking around with guys 7 years older than them, obviously, like, because I've been there, I've seen what this whole thing looks like. Like, what are parents doing today?
I don't think it's parents. I think that the kids probably wear something as they're leaving and change.
I think there's some of that, but I think there's some of it where, the parents know that the girl owns sports bra.
Here's the thing. That shock value that you see when you walk by with these they were middle school for sure. They were not in high school.
There was high school girls too, but the ones that were really, really uncomfortable were like, they looked like Dom's age.
But, like, what do you do? Do you like
don't wear that shit?
I don't know. But that's the thing. So Vivian is really into makeup. And I had to figure out how to explain to her why she couldn't be wearing makeup on in public as an 8-year-old. I didn't have a good excuse.
Yeah.
I didn't say because it's not I'm like, it's not appropriate. I'm like, but, like, it's the same thing.
That's a hard argument to have. Yeah. I get it. Makeup, that's difficult.
Because when we were little, it was like, you're not fucking wearing that.
Yeah, especially with Viv's age, because right now she's on the fine line of, like, it's just dress up play, and, like, they're like just having fun with her and Charlie upstairs. Like, that I have no problem with.
But that's the thing, though, too. Like, I want her to be able to learn. Like, what if she becomes a makeup artist one day? Hello, I benefit from that. Let's do that. Like, I'm going to nurture this, like, hobby she has.
Right.
But I tell her, like, you can't wear it. Like, you can wear it, in our house. You can wear it to God's house. You can wear it to, a couple of our friends, but we're not wearing it out in public. And she wanted to know an in-depth reason why, and I couldn't give it to her.
Yeah, but there's, like, levels that, like, I don't know the appropriate age for, like, them to start, like, shaving legs and wearing makeup out.
She just asked that too.
But I feel like I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. But, like, middle school is probably an appropriate time to do that, to wear, like, a little bit of makeup and, like, feel good and maybe, like, whatever. I have no problem with that. Like,
experiment,
I can be cool, progressive dad with that. But, like, walking around with your little boobs out, no fucking way.
Yeah, no. And honestly, when she's home, all she wears is sports bra and sweatpants.
But it's at home, so it's okay.
Yeah, like, whatever. But I'm like, if we let her, she would wear this out.
Well, so we were bringing stuff down to the neighbors the other day, and she wanted to come for the walk too. And she's like, "Okay, I'm coming too." I'm like, "Okay, go put a t-shirt on." And she's like, "No, I could wear this." I'm like, "Viv, you can't walk up and down the street wearing a sports bra. You're 8 years old. No fucking way."
Yeah, she even said that to me. She goes, "Why can't I wear this?" I go, "Because I'm not raising a hoe." She goes, "What's a hoe?" I go, "A gardening tool."
Do you see mommy walking outside with just her bra on?
No.
Yeah.
She's like, you probably should. She's probably like, why? You should. You got
if
big
you got
boobs.
It, mommy, yeah.
You're showing your cleavage. Look at you.
Yeah, shout out to the cleavage.
Yeah, just a little bit right here. Because my cleavage is literally probably like 9 inches long. But, we're only going to show the upper quarter of inch.
I'm down with every inch.
Good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Love you for that. Okay, so what's next?
Today you told me you wanted to bring up the time, kind of transitions from school talk, when you went back to work after Dom was a baby. No.
That's a
What'd you mean?
relatable
Oh.
topic.
Okay.
I even said that. I'm like, relate and relatable.
Oh, I didn't read that.
We got to talk about that on relate and relatable.
Okay.
But yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no. We did talk.
Well, then maybe when I sent you the list, you could have said that, or
But was it on the
instead of
list?
just heart. Yeah. And then
It
when I
was?
showed you, hey, are you good with this again? Just no heart. Prove it. Check the receipts. Going back to work with Don.
Oh yeah, no, that's a relate and relatable
Okay.
because it's just like, yeah, it's just too long and in depth and whatever.
Well, then we can quickly transition into my next hot topic, which I'm very excited to talk about.
Let's go.
Why has there not been a robot invented where it's like a house robot, like a housekeeper, dishwasher, laundry folder? Like there's robots out in this world doing all these crazy things. Why can't you, like, you can buy, like, your cars can drive themselves. Teslas are technically robots. Why can't you have, like, a little fucking, what's the movie with Robin Williams?
Bicentennial Man.
Yeah. Why can't you have your little bicentennial man walking around the house that you buy for an expensive but affordable price? I don't know, $5,000, $10,000.
I'm sure
But then you got your own little helper around the house that folds laundry and, like, does all of the shit that you don't want to do.
What would I do?
No.
Nap?
No.
Sleep in longer? Have them make breakfast for
Like,
the kids?
why is that not a thing? Is that going to hurt, like, the housekeeping industry so much? Like, why has that not been invented yet?
Well, first of all, I'm sure there are people developing
It's
these
not
things.
public. I'm sure there are ones out there, but why is that not mainstream yet? I'm upset about this.
Well, are you just trying to tell me inadvertently that I'm not doing a good job?
No, not at all, not at all. I'm saying, like, why can't we go finance a robot for $10,000?
I mean, I would-
and make so many problems go away.
But okay, here's
Like, if you didn't have
these
to
are
wash
not
dishes and
problems.
fold laundry
But
and
these are not problems.
switch loads over.
Yeah, but like then here's the thing. Yes, it would make life easier, but also eventually you're going to have it's like me when I moved in with you when we were about to get married. I had no idea how to do laundry because it was done for me my whole life.
Right.
So like the whole idea of like taking care of your home is kind of robbed from you when you have
Viv, go
somebody
watch
else.
the robot.
Yeah.
Go watch Sally.
Learn how
Sally
to-
Steele. Watch how
Yeah.
she folds.
I mean, buddy, I'm sure there is probably someone somewhere, and I'm sure
there's one that's been invented, but like it just seems to me like that should be like more mainstream by now.
I mean, the Roomba is great.
Yeah, there's a fucking robot right there that can mop. Ours isn't mop.
Although our
but,
children,
like, it can mop the floors. Like, why don't we have that?
well,
More
I mean,
often, like folding dishes.
Didn't
cleaning.
Bicentennial Man like yearn to be like normal?
I don't know.
Not normal, human.
Well, that's the whole
then he
issue with
fell in
AI is that
love.
AI will learn how to become a human and all
Yeah,
that
we're
other
not.
bullshit.
This is not what this is for. Okay.
I was
'Cause
just wanted
what
to get
I
on my
take-
pedestal for a little bit.
What I take this as is like you're not doing a good job.
No.
You need to have. Sorry, I'm touching my ear.
You're not just some participation trophy wife. You're the full trophy wife. here.
Oh, there you go. Look at that.
Oh, I got
did
a real
great
smile
job.
out of you there.
Because you segued.
Yeah. Speaking of segue,
Yes.
fucking robot baby,
Oh man.
double entendre there. Keep
I
them
mean,
coming, dad puns.
I would not be against it, but I also feel like you could invest in some. There are people that
I can't
are willing
think of
to
a
like
I
live
can't think of
with
a
you.
better way. I'd rather spend $5,000 or $10,000.
A butler.
Yeah, why
Get a
can't we?
butler.
It's a fucking robot butler.
My uncle Mort had
yeah,
a
but a-
nice gentleman named Mohammed.
Yeah, you can't pay.
That
You
literally-
can't pay Mo $5,000 to.
That's what we called him, Mo.
Yeah.
And he was part of the family, and he did everything. He made things. He
Yeah, I
cooked
can't
things.
afford Muhammad. I can afford a robot.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I can't afford a person to live and work here full time. Can barely afford you. Go to Target every day. No, you've been good lately.
I cut back.
You have.
The only thing I've been buying, honestly, guys, if you haven't gone to Forever 21 and looked at the essentials line, it's like Skims, but for like poor people. So it's amazing. I bought like this bodysuit.
It's just Skims.
It's Scums. It's Scums.
Skims.
It's called
Can't afford the vowels.
Essentials, I believe. Essentials.
Not to be confused with the
But
Fear of God
honestly,
essentials.
if you need
Very
basics, okay. Are you what are
Sorry.
you saying?
I said not to be confused with the Fear of God essentials, which are very expensive.
Yeah, no, but it's Forever 21. But basics, sweatpants, bodysuits, tank tops, shorts, everything. They are, I'm not even joking, really great quality. I spent like $15 on a bodysuit, and I am a firm, like, I don't endorse bodysuits unless I truly believe in them.
Have they held up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've washed this bodysuit 3 times, and it's still like thick as shit, and it not pilling, and it's nice.
I'm here for it.
So there you go, essentials. I need to make myself get down to a fashion show mall again so I can go.
Well, you got 2 hours in the morning these days, so actually only an hour after the fashion show opens, so you got to hustle.
Or you can just pick up the boys from school so I can go shopping for 2
I'll
hours.
see if I can arrange my calls.
There goes the hair that I was worried about.
Don't touch it. Fucking Bob from Detroit was going to be pissed off.
Joe.
Joe.
But
Usually I fuck them both.
Buddy, stop.
Why do people make dick comments on the internet? Like, you got better shit to
Buddy,
do?
this is a tale as old as time. Everyone says it. It's because it's so easy to do.
I know. I get it.
That's why I said I don't care if our podcast blows up or not. Like, I'm cozy. I'm good. There's not enough people being mean. There's just enough you delete them before I see them. It's so nice of you.
Or I don't tell you, but because you never check anyways. But
I don't check because I don't want to know. Nope, I don't want to know. Because I don't really care.
Well, let's play this out. Let's assume, I don't want to say like we blow up. But let's just say there's lots of comments coming in, like tens or hundreds or thousands or whatever. Do you want to know what they say or would not want to know?
The nice ones.
Just the nice ones.
The people who are like, ask questions or say like, thanks, you've helped me through this, or wow, you guys are really fucked up and so are we, thanks, like whatever. Those are the comments I want to see.
What if it's a negative criticism, but it's fair?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll welcome that. I just won't welcome like people who are just nasty for no reason.
Yeah, like you're ugly, I hate your shirt, that stuff.
Or like, do you want another Twinkie, Danielle?
Yeah.
That's what my brother used to say.
Twinkies.
Although I have to say, my brother, I know he's probably he doesn't listen, so who cares?
Yeah.
He sent me the nicest text the other day.
He did.
I literally cried. So I don't know about any of you if you have siblings or not, but like.
I'm sure a couple people do.
No, I'm saying like, but like you can.
I don't know if you guys have siblings.
I'm saying like, your siblings are probably your worst critics, usually. Like, they will build you up but also tear you down, but also be honest with you. There's like a beauty in it. Like, my sister, I used to be afraid of upsetting her, but I'm not anymore. Like, I'm just like, Maria, you are wrong. You're not being right. Like, whatever. My brother usually is 6 years older than me, and he doesn't really, he doesn't always share his feelings on a lot. I mean, he'll share his opinion.
I would say more so than like the average guy, but maybe not specific to you in this type of case.
Yeah, and he'll like be like, great job, or you did good, or like
more surface level type stuff. Yeah,
but he sent me a text the other day, and I was just like sobbing. It was like, I probably should just read it.
Go ahead.
Because it really was moving, and it's not to like gloat or anything, because I don't gloat. I mean, I'll gloat when I'm right, but we're not.
Maybe this will make Joe from Detroit walk back his comment.
So this is what he said to me. And the first sentence, I was like, oh, here we go. He's going to start a fight with me, right? It says, listen.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Here we go. Listen, comma. I'm like, here we go.
We have punctuation.
It's going to be a...
Let me sit down.
You need to really be a better parent with your... I've been thinking about this for a while, and I want you to know something. Stop making negative comments about yourself with respect to your singing or how you look. It takes a lot of courage and guts to put yourself out there like you have. You have a great voice. You look great. Please stop putting yourself down so much. You're an incredible mom and sister. For you to even want to spend time singing with Dad when you have a million things to do at home is validation enough of how amazing you are. Enough is enough. Start projecting yourself in a positive light because you are an incredible person. I love you.
Fucking facts. Let's go.
From my brother.
Yeah.
That's not like somebody just being nice to me.
Yeah, but where's the lie?
I cried for 2 days straight, and every time I read it, I get a little verklempt, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you don't typically hear that type of communication that's like comprehensive and like touches a lot of different points of your life.
But from your
brother. Yeah, absolutely.
Who knows
that's what I'm
you
getting
to
at.
your
It's from
core.
him.
Yeah.
Who has seen you as a baby to a teenager to
seen
whatever.
me erratically crazy and
Yeah.
has seen me, cry, he's just seen me through everything. But like, it really meant a lot because he didn't have to say that. Mm-hmm. And he's right. I do need to stop putting myself down.
So if you feel that way about somebody, send the text.
Yeah, you should. That is correct. And that's one thing I've lived my life by. If I see someone out in public and they look good, or I love their shoes or their bag or whatever, I make it a point to say that to them. I know it feels weird, but have you ever felt like bad about yourself when someone compliments you?
I mean, I get what you're saying.
If someone comes up to you as like, those are really great shoes. Or like, I really love your sneakers.
99% of the time, sure, yeah.
I really love your sneakers.
Yeah. I was thinking more on like the disingenuous side of it, like, oh, you look great, or
no, but when it's genuine,
100%.
Yeah, I've always tried to make it my like life goal for myself to always say what's in my heart all the time, so that I never regret.
Sometimes it doesn't always work out on my end, but
if you're married to me, not so much, but still,
I just said what I felt.
I'm telling you how I feel. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, speaking of feelings, our next Real Late and Relatable is going to be pretty cool. Our therapist, Jackie, has agreed to allow us to use our session as a podcast episode.
Yep.
So the next session we have with Jackie, we're going to be recording, and there will be, and she was so kind, because what therapist wants to be on a podcast, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to interview her, but Mackin's like, no, we can't interview her. I'm like, what are you going to ask her? I'm like, so what is your favorite color? That fell.
Oh, we're good.
Is it staying?
We got a new USB connector.
Is it staying?
I think we're good.
Just dangling?
We'll find out. Yeah, we're good.
But she is going to be part of our next episode, our Real Late and Relatable. And we're going to be, you guys will be involved in one of our sessions.
I mean, who knows what's going to happen. What we're going to try to do is just essentially turn the mics on, have our session. We'll probably do like a little pre-recording thing after, like, here's what we talked about, or after the fact, whatever. But
what real podcasters do, where they're like, you're going to be listening to.
Yeah.
Doctor.
I'm surprised you brought that up.
Why?
Because what if we fuck it all up?
Who cares?
We'll find out.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. I am fully confident that it's going to go well.
Yeah.
Because we have, she wanted to make sure that it was not only educational, but it was also like true to who we are.
Yeah, because we're not, yes, that's a good point. Because it's not like we're doing this for the hype. Like we're going to drop some crazy truth bomb. Like we have nothing hidden.
Same shit, different day.
Yeah, like there'll be a little bit more tight-knit type of conversation, but like nothing different than people who already subscribe haven't heard.
Yeah, and I told her, Makin wanted to make it a point that we're not going to be like, we're going to just do therapy the way we usually do it, because I think, that's
going to be hard for me, because I'm going to want to be a little bit funnier.
You can't. You just got to be you, buddy. I know. Here's the thing, though, too. She said...
Well, we know 50 people are listening, so we want to, like, turn it up a little bit.
No. The intention of this episode, so that's what she asked. She goes, why do you want to do this? Why do you guys want to do this? And I was like, well, honestly, I feel like a lot of... maybe not our listeners, but some people have this very stigmatized idea of what therapy is.
Sure.
Is that the right word?
Sure. Stigmatized, probably a word.
Well, whatever. You know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's neither here nor there. It doesn't make tomato. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people have this opinion of some people have opinions about what therapy is and what they think they're walking into and how it's going to be. And I feel like because we have such a great therapist and we're in such a very healthy and safe environment with her, I feel like our session is a good example of what therapy could and should be, and how a session can go. Because I feel like a lot of people feel like you're, like even my sister said, when I'm in therapy, I feel like all I do is talk. And I'm like...
Marie's in therapy?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, well, you need to shut the fuck up. Or you need to say like, okay, this is my problem. I need help with it. Mm-hmm. But the first few sessions are you talking, because that person is trying to get to know you. And you're kind of using them as like you're venting. You're spilling your life story as best you can. And after that, that's when you start getting into things. And then you start learning, like, okay, well, how long have we been with Jackie? A year?
Probably right about a year.
Yeah. And she's been great. And she knows us pretty well to know when I'm being myself and when I'm not, and when he's being himself.
Which is all the time.
Yes. But
you just think that there's like different sides of things that,
I don't know how
come out here and there.
I don't know how great the audio is going to be, but we're definitely going to do this.
Try it. Yeah.
And hopefully it's educational for you, and hopefully it opens your heart to what therapy can be.
Yeah.
And if you're in therapy and you feel judged, or like the person that you're talking with isn't safe, then maybe it's time to find somebody new.
Yeah, I think that's my goal with it. Is just like, this is what like a good therapy could be. If you like it, great. If not, or maybe for people who are in therapy and they don't know if maybe they're questioning who they're with, because we've gone through a handful of different therapists that we didn't like. Or, not that we didn't like, that maybe didn't vibe with us, or we didn't click with or whatever. So maybe you could see, like, if you're in that place, maybe you could be better. I don't know.
Yeah. So I hope you guys, at least those of you who do listen, if you didn't subscribe for Aimee, at least, subscribe for the therapy session, because hopefully it'll be entertaining and educational for you too, because her goal is to make it more educational than just a session.
Yep.
So, but we do have new merch, as you can see. I'm excited about this.
All the people have been asking, and when I say all the people, I mean like 3 of you.
Yeah.
When's the Buddy merch coming back?
Buddy,
Melody, we got you.
Yeah, Melody, we love you. And there is a Buddy trucker hat that
was gonna wear, but it didn't look cute today.
I tried to lie, but you totally. Okay, so we need a.
Well, not cute on you. It was like cute here. No, it was like we looked like a fucking NASCAR commercial.
I said I was waiting for it to come in the mail, so I didn't sound like a dick.
Well, I wasn't listening.
Yeah, I know.
I caught you in a lie.
That's what I said. I'm like, it's coming in the mail.
Coming in the. Why would it come at a different time?
I don't know. Maybe it's on back order. Who knows? Any reason.
Oh, now we just took all of our validity out. We know that you lie on camera.
Okay, so I'm not. I just for the merch, because I did not want to wear.
Go upstairs and get the Buddy hat.
I did not want to wear the hat while he was wearing the shirt. I thought we looked like.
I look like Will Ferrell from fucking Talladega Nights with the Wonder Bread all white.
We look like matching penises.
Yeah. Is that what a matching penis
would do? Is that what
a
penis does? I don't know.
I don't know. That's not what mine does.
I mean, if you let it hang around for a little while. No? Okay, moving on. So we have new merch.
Yeah, merch is live as of the time you're listening. Get your Buddy merch, please. It's really appreciated. We love everyone who listens. The merch also.
Isn't there Making It with the Mackins?
Oh, yeah. These ones came out really good.
Sit. You might have to sit. Look at that. Yeah, Making It with the Mackins. Buddy. New merch.
Yeah. Subtle. You're my buddy. You could be our buddy.
Yeah.
Buy the merch.
Use Buddy. I think Katie Morley has now started calling her husband Buddy because of us. Mm-hmm. I'll start calling you.
You should give Katie the Buddy hat.
Let's give it to her tomorrow. Okay. But we also, this is a long, long time coming, the 3 winners.
If you keep reading, it's next episode.
Because it's going to be even longer coming.
Because a bunch of you guys emailed or messaged in.
I can't see that from where I'm sitting.
Because last time I said something to the effect of, when you subscribe, if you don't opt in, I don't get your emails. So
if you don't opt into emails and notifications, which we don't send emails or notifications.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. We're not going to email you anything. When you subscribe, hit the checkbox where you opt in for emails so that we can have a list of your emails so we can email you that you've won your merch.
Yeah, and you can either pick between the Buddy or the thank you for listening.
Or whatever you want, yeah. So
whatever you want.
We'll do that on the next one, but yeah. Well, I wanted to be fair and give it a little bit more time. Because everybody we said it on the last episode. Like, oh shit, I didn't click.
Next episode for this like a camera or like relate.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, so everyone can hear. Okay. And the winner is coming next week.
Yep.
Just
Winners,
like Ryan Seacrest.
3. Yeah.
Okay. And you have rankings?
We got rankings.
Here we go. Can I have some of your water in my cup so that I can drink something?
Oh, you skipped all my other shit, but whatever.
What other shit?
White people taco night.
No, buddy, we're done. That's offensive and rude.
You can't offend white people if you're white talking about how white people don't make good Mexican food. That's not offensive.
No, you said it to our neighbors, and that was just
They
rude.
were white.
Yeah, but you can't say that. I don't want to talk about that.
We were making it. Well, we're talking about it now. I come in with all the white people taco shit.
No.
And she goes, "Oh,
Here's the thing. We were trying to figure out dinner, and our kids love like ground beef with like taco mix, and literally that's all it is. The McCormick's organic
white people tacos."
Taco.
You guys all know what we're
Okay.
talking about.
So
And if you don't know what we're talking about, now you know that you make
Here's the
white
thing.
people tacos.
they wanted tacos, and we were going to order something later in the evening for ourselves because we weren't hungry.
Also, because white people tacos aren't very good.
And then our neighbors we're standing outside with our neighbors, and he's like, "Yeah, we're making white people tacos." I'm like, "You can't say that. That's rude. What if that's the only way they make tacos, and they think they're being authentic?"
That's their problem. They can be good, but they can't be authentic at the same time. Although I did on that taco
Who made
documentary.
you an expert?
I know my shit about food, but on that taco documentary that we watched, which was one of the top 5 best shows I've ever seen.
Okay.
The white people taco was invented, I believe, by Taco Bell by real Mexican people in like Bakersfield or something like that.
Instead of those fake Mexican people.
No, I'm saying like it wasn't white people. It was like
Yeah.
people who like
Authentic
Mexicans
people who came from Mexico.
Yes. Don't get canceled. But like
I'm not trying to.
no, I know I'm joking.
I was trying to get-
because you're getting nervous.
Because I don't like talking about.
No, relax. No, trust me. I'll keep
don't know.
your barometer of cancellation.
I'm
safe.
not going to get canceled. I love everyone. So
know. But what I was getting at is like I'm pretty sure that Taco Bell invented like the white people taco because like we have ground beef, we have like these crispy shells. Let's make a white people taco. But the way we make them is not the way whatever her name was back then made it.
I would not call Taco Bell like going to Juan's Flaming Fajitas is literal. That's or Pinches or
Yeah.
Los Tacos or
Right. And what do they call the white people taco?
Gringo.
Yeah. If you don't know what that means, Google it.
Yeah, Gringo. The Gringo.
And you're like,
taco.
oh, this is so good.
No, I'm not.
I only get the
No,
gringo taco.
I do. I get the basic. They should just call it the basic white veg taco.
Exactly. My point has been proven. I'm glad we didn't talk
Moving
about
along,
it. Glad we
Child of the
didn't.
Week rankings.
All right, so number 4, we already kind of talked about some of the negative things with Viv this week. She was on a nice little run with dance and everything, but she hit a few hiccups over the summer. I forgot to mention this one in the last one. Her normal dance class took a break for summer. We enrolled her in like these summer dance classes, which she used to go to, doesn't go to anymore. Long story short, she was complaining.
Basically,
She wanted to go to these dance classes,
But this was not a new thing to her. She
No.
has already been involved in the
She's
dance
familiar,
studio.
knows the teachers.
Knows the teachers. So go ahead.
And then the first class was on 4th of July, so we're like, all right, whatever, we'll let it slide. So because we had a bunch of shit to be doing, like we were too busy. Second class, didn't want to go because like Charlie was over, or she wanted to sleep over at God's house,
made
or
her
some
go.
bullshit. Forced her, and then I think because we forced her and we didn't let her do whatever it is that she wanted to do, she had a horrible time. She complained about it. What?
No, you're right.
Yeah, complained about it. So her main point of complaint was that she didn't like how they grouped the kids into different groups because it was summer and it's not like the same consistent kids every week. And she's like, well, they put like all the 11-year-olds over here and the 6-year-olds over here, and I was in this group and I didn't like that group. And the choice of the song that week, I didn't really like it.
But he had them dancing to Drake. Used to call me on my cell phone.
Hotline Bling,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I
Isn't
think
that the
so.
song?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Like, he had them dancing to great ass music.
Yeah.
And she was finding something to complain about. And first of all, her teacher, so fucking adorable, so fucking sweet, amazing. His daughter was outside speaking to me while she was in dance class. And I'm like, I love you. Who are you? She's like, oh, my dad's teaching the class. I'm like, I love you. And he is ridiculously talented. And but by the end of the,
Nope. So the next week, same bullshit. Don't want to go.
she didn't want to go, but then she went.
She loved it, had a great time.
Yes.
Week 4, complained, whatever. My main point is like she just thinks that like we can just piss away money and pay for things that she asked for, and then if she doesn't feel like it in the moment, not want to
Well,
go.
because she always manages to get what she wants. I'm touching
Not with me, more so with you. So the other thing is apparently Mr. Beast, the big YouTuber, he has like this like whole line of chocolate. And
Yes.
it was at Smith's. Dom was all excited about it. Viv was excited about somehow the boys even knew what it was because of Dom.
Yeah.
And you pointed it out to them like, oh, this is Dom saw it. He brought it back like, oh, they have the Mr. Beast whatever chocolate.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. It's like, oh, I got the
later.
crunch one.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the peanuts one or
I got
whatever
the
it is.
original milk chocolate.
And Viv goes, I wanted these nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Real
like,
loud.
I'm like, we're in Smith's, Viv, and she doesn't know the D's nuts
and
joke.
She pretends like she doesn't know, but she fucking knows.
No, I don't think she knows the D's nuts joke.
She knows.
But
she knows what nuts are. That's why she's like, and then she even put them in her lunchbox and labeled her bag Vivian's D's Nuts chocolate. I'm not joking.
I didn't know that.
You didn't see that in her lunch bag yesterday? It was like, I'm not joking you. I didn't.
She definitely knows what it means.
I was making her fucking gourmet charcuterie
I thought she
board
was on
sandwich.
the outside of the joke.
And I make it in the morning because she doesn't like to sit the night before. She likes to be fresh in the morning.
That's another thing. Like we try to get the kids to make their lunches at the night before so that we're not all rushing and it's not fucking a mad dash of assembly line sandwiches in the morning while everyone else is late. But yeah, Viv needs to have all of her shit needs to be freshly sliced.
She wants her lettuce. And she wants the mayonnaise under the turkey so the lettuce doesn't get wilted from the mayonnaise. And it all has to be done in the morning. And I open her lunchbox as I'm making her sandwich. And it says, Vivian Makin D's Nuts Chocolate. Or Vivian's D's Nuts Chocolate. And I was like, she knows. She fucking knows.
Yeah, she definitely knows. I retract my previous statement. She knows.
I don't know how you're so blinded by the light of Vivian.
I guess, yeah.
You literally are. Vivian, like... You're like, oh no, she would never. I'm like, no,
she's my baby girl.
No, she will.
Yeah, I get it.
I do that with Dom.
As long as you can translate that bullshit for me and I can see.
I can. I hope you just see through, like you believe me.
Yeah, I do believe you. I don't see it at face value, so I have to like come. You're like my film that I have to look through.
But it took you it took you a good week or two to realize that I was right. About her lying about the money that she stole for Roblox. So
facts.
Moving on.
And we already kind of talked about some of the other things I had those listed down, like dance, outfits. She's been a handful lately. Plus, like just getting back into the swing of things with school. Ga was out of town for a long time, so she was having Ga withdrawals. She's been tough lately.
Yeah, and then she slept at my mom's house one night, and then she came home and she's like, I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know what it is. I can't sleep, Mommy. I need to watch a show. And I'm like, you've been totally fine all week and all of a sudden Ga's home, you slept there and now you can't sleep. And I'm like, okay, I get it. Like watch a show. Go to sleep watching a show if that's what you need to do. But it needs to be a movie that you've seen before. And we're not watching Mr. Beast spends 50 days in a fucking correctional facility, okay? Because that is not a show.
Yeah, we gotta be... Yeah, the whole peeling back YouTube off the kids' phones so that they don't watch YouTube anymore. Now it's just like, oh, we can see it on the TV, but they're like, why are we watching Mr. Beast in the penitentiary?
You know what? And that, honestly, that's the majority of the arguments that the kids have now is like, it's my turn to watch YouTube.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I know. We created a new problem. I think we said
that ballerina farm girl and just fucking move out and figure out how to...
Farm girl.
Yeah. She makes everything from scratch. Like she has her own cows that she feeds and butchers and
it's too much work.
And she has like mozzarella that she made by herself and she has like 12 kids.
Take some of that mutz. Take some of that mutz.
Did I say mutz?
No, I said it. Like I was being like the Guido Italian New Yorkers that I love to watch.
Yeah. What's his name?
Cugino. There's a bunch of them. What's it? Nah, whatever. Number 3 is Dean. And this even sounds ridiculous saying it out loud. Like, so I forget why we were moving like TVs around the house for some stupid reason. He was playing NHL in Viv's room. Oh, because Charlie had a sleepover and they wanted to watch a movie.
Yeah, they wanted to sleep and watch a movie.
The next day, the TV was still in there, so he was playing NHL 20 whatever on the TV in Viv's room. And he was playing, so I kind of just let him do his thing. I wasn't like hovering or watching very intently or closely. And I come back later and Viv's screaming at him, and she's like, he uninstalled my chandelier. I'm like, Viv, get out of here. Like, there's no... Sure enough, Dean, he put like He climbed up on Viv's bed, put some sort of stool or something on Viv's bed, and unscrewed the glass bulb chandelier thing.
No, he did.
And I'm like, what?
I didn't even understand how the mechanism, because
I can't do that if I try.
First of all, the chandelier was mine from our old house that was very expensive. That I was like, that is going in Vivian's room. Like ever since she was a baby.
Is that why we can't get rid of it?
Yes, it was in my room, and it's beautiful. My mom probably spent way too much money on it, but I was like, that is going in my daughter's room. So we installed it, and honestly, I have no idea how he disassembled it.
I don't know either.
There were this piece that he screwed off probably weighed about 20 pounds.
It was heavy.
If that would have fallen...
Oh, that's right. It wasn't a glass. It was like a molded metal piece.
It was like a goblet of chandelier. Yeah. But you know what? The thing about him is like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he apologizes, but he doesn't mean it. That's one. And then the other thing is like he completely disregards like immediate instruction. Like, Dean, stop doing that. Okay. Does it immediately right afterwards.
Yeah.
Like in one ear, not the other. Or maybe
he constantly talks over you.
That too.
He thinks he knows better.
He does think he knows better.
Where he gets that from.
No, not me. He doesn't. No, I'm not saying this to like put myself down, but he doesn't. He's not getting that from me. He doesn't look up to me. I'm not like his guy.
No, Dominic. He looks up to Dom.
Yeah, Dom, your dad, you to some degree.
He doesn't look up to me.
He's got like his own little like, and that's the other thing. Like he's like great. Like I'm smart with a lot of things. He's like smart.
He has like this is like Dean is the kind of kid that.
And you're street smart, but he's like smart.
It's like Gate. He's like Gate smart. He thinks outside the box.
He memorizes every hockey player's.
He knows all the hockey players.
Yeah.
For the twins' birthday, because it's coming up, and this is another thing we should talk about, but maybe we'll save it so nobody actually hears it.
The next episode will be like a day or two after it, so yeah.
For their birthday?
I don't know if that changes your.
It's okay, but their birthday, they're so specific. Honestly, it's a blessing in disguise. We're very busy this fall. Makin could not be happier. I mean, I could care less.
My prayers have been answered.
So you're not going to be getting
a big themed party for any of the kids.
We're not getting the birthdays
We're not going to say what the potential alternative is also either.
I'm letting you know, though, that we're letting some people down.
What do you mean?
Some people
I'm sorry if some people are upset that we don't post a fucking big balloon arch three places to our house.
No, it's not balloon arch.
If you want that, you can come over and fucking
it's the thought and effort and in the like attention to detail that people look forward to. Buddy, I'm telling you.
If the boys after their party,
not the boys, people.
No, but I don't respectfully.
No.
I don't care what the other people think if we don't have like balloon arches and weeks of decorating for a 4-year-old's birthday party. But here's the thing:
there are people who literally look at my mom's work and are like, "How? That's amazing! It's wonderful! It's like inspiration for them. It's like a Pinterest board for them."
Taking a break.
That's in this year. We are taking a break because we're going to be spending time with family in Buffalo. And with my grandma, because she's turning 85, and we're going.
Sorry, we don't do a big traveling theme party.
Although Leo's,
you have to apologize and make an excuse.
You might. Although Leo's, so what I was getting to is Dean loves hockey, so he wants a birthday party that has the Oilers, the Anaheim Ducks, and the Golden Knights, and the Sabres. All into. I was like, so you want a hockey party? He's like, no, I just want these 3 things. And he's like, I like the Sabres because they're from Buffalo. I like the Knights because they're from Knights. He likes the Oilers because of
McDavid,
that guy, and he likes the Anaheim Ducks because
the mascot,
the Mighty Ducks, right? He Mighty Ducks. So I was like, okay, so I make him. I'm like, we're just making him a cake that like has this cake topper on it, and and Leo changes his mind every single week. It was construction vehicles. Mm-hmm. This time, his entire theme for his party is Southwest. Okay, Southwest Airlines.
Yeah, Southwest. Give us a fucking deal.
Southwest Airlines, and I'm not joking. This is his cake topper. That my sister that my sister-in-law is going. Wait, no, I'm going to go to the one that says his name. That my sister-in-law is going to make. He chose this cake. I don't know how close we can get here.
Because that's the only plane he's been on. That's whenever he sees the Southwest plane, he thinks it's like the same plane. There's our plane.
He wants his cake to be yellowish, orangish, red, and bluish, purplish. With white. because Southwest, and
That's
he's going to
fucking
have a
funny.
Southwest cake chopper. And we'll see if that changes by, their birthday.
I didn't know we were doing that.
Oh, that's what he wants.
That's funny.
That's what he wants. So it's going to be very minimal this year. But
I can't wait.
it's, buddy,
Rick, we finally won.
buddy, you didn't win.
It
Life
took
won.
10 years
That's
of this
rude.
shit.
This is not a win or lose thing. This is not a right or wrong thing.
I took an L every year, 4 times
No,
a year for
you
the
just-
last 5 times, however many years.
And
with
that's the
2
thing.
kids and-
I'm always in the middle of it too, because I'm like, I have to deal with your misery, but then then my mother is like, this is her thing. But this year it's been hard. My grandma's been sick. She's been back and forth. She even looked at me today, and you're going to be so happy to hear this. She's like, I hope you realize that I'm really doing nothing for their party. I was like, Mom, that's totally
Cake and
fine.
balloons.
And
That's
table.
it. And when I said
She wants to do some tablecloths. She wants to decorate this for one of the boys and the green buffet for the other boy.
Whatever.
But that's it. And we're gonna do a pinata, and that's it. That's all we're doing.
Morleys, call it a day. Grill some wings. Have a great time.
It's a little heartbreaking because they're 5, and I feel like 5 is a big year, like 5, 10, 15, 20.
It's monumental.
Fun. Okay, so go ahead. I'm talking too long.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm glad we talked about that though.
Yeah.
We kind of talked like the good things about Dean a little bit, like just how he's so smart and memorizes all the players' numbers. So that's why he's number 3. Number 2 this week is Dom. Good things is he's expanded. We've talked about like him like expanding his palate, but now he's finally eating healthy and not being a picky eater anymore. Like he's
Corn,
watermelon. Apples, watermelon.
He's like he eats an apple. He's like, wow, this is really good.
Yeah,
I'm
like the
no
gateway
shit.
fruits, like gateway drugs, like the gateway, like the easy shit.
Yeah.
Watermelon, apples, bananas.
Yeah.
He's not having like a kiwi anytime soon, but
maybe. Yeah. But when he eats it, he's very like.
He's like, oh, because he watches foodie shit on YouTube.
But he also is like.
Yeah.
He has to like
a little bit of gag action.
Yeah. This is really good, but you're right. He is becoming a foodie. So
like, this is amazing. Like, I really like the texture of it. Like, it's crunchy, it's
like,
sweet, it's salty.
Like, Mom, this is delicious. I really love the crunch and the flavor in this. And like, maybe it needs a little more salt, but it's great.
Like, Dom, it's a fucking banana.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
I appreciate your review, though, bro. Post it on your shorts.
I know. Don't be me. It's not a banana. It's usually a little bit more intense, like Takis. But go ahead.
I'm joking. I know. Sorry, I lost my spot. I always lose my spot here. But he even had like arugula salad and like just trying all like the cool pasta shit.
So is Makin. Makin's eating more greens.
He gets it from me. Yeah, like I was I've said it many times. Like I ate fucking chicken fingers and pizza until I was 20 years old.
But no, not.
So I get where it comes from. Oh, did I delete everything? No. No, I just scrolled all the way down. Yeah, so Dom's had some good spots with the eating, and he, like we talked about recently, like he's just been tough with the boys, like getting them physical and whatever. He's been a little bit better. Nothing's like we're not on the road to recovery here, but
no, but he's been better than the last time. He's definitely self-aware of these things more so than he was, I would say, 2 months ago, because we've really been laying into him.
That's the biggest thing is we can see him consciously trying, and like when we talk to him after the fact, like he's listening more intently.
Yep,
it's
like, not like this
the like dead fish face, like what?
And what did I just say? I have no idea. But now he's listening. Yeah.
And I think the thing that shows me even more so than the face is like 5 minutes later, he'll like after he's had a few minutes to maybe think about it because he's a very thoughtful kid. Mm-hmm. He'll come back. He's like, "I'm sorry, Daddy," and he'll come and give me a big hug.
And it's like you can do anything you want now because you've acknowledged. I think a lot of it is self-ownership. He needs to like own like it's not even like the other day, him and Dean were fighting. And he covered Dean's mouth, and we're like, "Oh yeah." First of all, by the way, in elementary school, asking a child why is literally like going, "Why is the world circular?"
Asking a 5-year-old, yes, not a 10-year-old.
Asking an elementary school child why they did something is like asking like, "Why is the whatever?" Just like an ambiguous thing.
But why did you cover Dean's mouth? It's
and he's
very
like,
direct question.
Why did you cover Dean's mouth? And he's like, I don't know. And we're like, no. But like, there has to be, was he like, what was going on? He was, long story short, he was screaming and I was teasing him and he basically didn't want to get in trouble. So that's what we were trying to get out of him.
Yeah.
But he kept saying to us like,
I don't know.
I don't know. I just
and we
felt
were
like it.
We were
I
like
just wanted
feeding him
to.
the answers like.
But wait, and then he looks at us and he goes, I don't know why. Do you want me to just go upstairs and make up a lie? And I'm like, no, I don't want you to. That was such a fucking pointed thing. Pointed jab, right?
No.
And he's like, and we're like, no, we don't want you to do that. We just want you to really think about like what was going on.
Yeah.
Because you don't just go like this to somebody for no reason.
Yeah, and I even talked to where did you learn that? Where did you see that? Because I used to do that to Leo, and I realized
he would scream.
Because he would be like screaming, like, and I'd be like, Leo, fucking stop.
It makes me uncomfortable.
I realize now that that's probably not the best thing to do.
But,
and I stopped doing it. But that's probably where he saw it and started doing it, whether he realized it or not.
Yeah.
Are you fixing my buddy shirt?
Yeah, I always wanted you to see Buddy. Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
But that was you're fine. I think maybe he's like, well, yeah, maybe I did see Dad. And I'm like, no, that's not why. The reason you did it is because you didn't want to get caught and get in trouble.
Yeah.
And you're covering his mouth.
Right.
And it was just him acknowledging like, hey, I did this for this reason. Mm-hmm. And you know what? It wasn't okay, but it's okay that I made this mistake and I'm going to be better. Like, that's what we try to tell them.
Yep.
After we're like, you what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So number one is Leo. And the reason he's number one this week is he still is our toughest kid, I would say. We're like hands down.
But he's
the most lovable. And like I would say he's also, I don't know, you get like picky and choosy here. But like the reason I know he's really, really, really number one this week, and like Dean was, I think, a bad number one last time, or maybe Viv was.
Yeah.
But like the bad things for Leo this week are still like cute and funny. So like his annoying thing is he plays the Chris Stapleton Star Spangled Banner song when he did the national anthem at the Super Bowl on repeat. So kind of annoying to hear it on repeat.
But he calls it the 4th of July song.
We talked. I think maybe said this last time. Shit, whatever.
You did talk about Wharf of July.
Maybe that's what it was.
But he does love that song.
The only real negative is like he's when we ask him what kind of pizza he wants pepperoni pizza, but then he takes the pepperonis off.
Yeah, so the guy, I didn't tell you this. We went to dinner with my dad and we were at CPK and the waiter was fucking amazing. And he was like, I'm like, listen, he wants me to order a pepperoni pizza, but I'm going to order a cheese because, whatever. So, because he likes to know that there was pepperoni on it. So he's like, okay. So I go, okay, we're going to take wait, listen.
I know.
I'm like, we're going to take a pepperoni pizza, but with just cheese. He's like, okay. So he comes to the table and he goes, this is the pepperoni pizza that I took the pepperonis off. So, and then Leo was like,
you did this?
Oh, yeah.
You realize this is how we're going to have to order pizzas from now on.
No, but the waiter...
Costco is not going to do this
but the waiter was so kind.
Hi, Costco. I want to order a pepperoni pizza, but my 4-year-old son, Leo, he wants it with just cheese. But I want you to call it a pepperoni pizza.
Pepperoni pizza with the pepperonis taken off.
Oh, God.
And Leo ate the whole thing. It was wonderful.
They're going to look at us like we're fucking crazy.
No, he was wonderful. He was like, he did it on his own.
Yeah, most pizzas aren't ordered at
Maybe he likes the
grease
from the pepperoni. Who knows?
Oh, jeez. That's tough.
No, but the waiter was so nice at CPK.
Yeah, shout out to the waiter, but it's gonna screw us.
Okay, moving along. He's so cute. That's
the other good bad thing is like when he puts his clothes on, he just quickly just throws his underwear on, throws his shorts on, and whereas like a lot of kids are like real fidgety, like, oh, I don't like this shirt, it's itchy, or the jeans, I don't like the way they fit, whatever. Leo, like his underwear will be like rolled like backwards, halfway down his ass, and like his shorts will be on over the top, and you won't even know. Like,
and he's totally fine with it. Yeah,
he could have a sweatshirt on backwards, like one arm hanging out, and he's like, "What?"
Definitely doesn't care about the seam of socks like Vivian does.
So in many ways, it's a pro, but like at the same time, like Leo, let me fix your underwear. Like you're.
And he's like, oh, that feels better.
Yeah. And then I feel bad sometimes because maybe he does it himself and we don't see it. And he goes 4 hours with he went tight underwear rolled all the way around his ankles.
But he also went to school with backwards pants because we let him dress himself. But I don't care.
We didn't see that the pockets were backwards.
He did it himself. He's very self-sufficient. It's actually a very good thing.
This is 100% of a pro when we're walking and we either need to walk together as a family or we're holding hands in the street. He walks at an adult pace Whereas like Viv and Charlie and Dean,
He's
I'm
giant.
like, all right, come on guys, let's go. Like, and I'm stopping and waiting. Versus
Leo's-
Leo, he's like with me, like fucking pacing right along.
But Leo's like, Leo spends his life running. Like, that's all he does is walk. He is literally either hopping or running everywhere
he's always
goes.
moving. He's moving right now.
Yes. You should see the difference between his bed and Dean's. Dean's bed is perfectly made while he's sleeping. And Leo's is like, his head
I'm
is
not even
off
joking.
the
He's
bed.
got a giant comforter, a regular like kids comforter, and then like a giant, real
He likes
thick,
a duvet.
heavy fleece
It's
blanket.
called, no, not tonight. He's got a duvet. The like,
I don't know what that is.
it's like, he was going to do a heavy blanket, but I switched it out. But he sleeps on top of his comforter with a duvet over him because he gets hot.
Yeah.
But he literally like wraps.
But that's how he starts.
Yeah.
And then you go into his room in the morning and there's like shit thrown fucking
Everywhere. the little thing that keeps him in his bed is off the bed, like the like
foam
bumper.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Leo.
But Dean is in the same position.
The last thing, and this is hilarious because this is before he transitioned into being obsessed with airports and airplanes.
Airport vehicles.
Loves
too.
construction shit.
Yeah.
He wanted his hockey skates to look like construction boots, and his helmet, like his hockey helmet, to be a yellow construction helmet.
I'm sure there's people that do that.
I feel like
That's cute, buddy.
see like a cute gift for me would be like, Leo, your birthday
Why does
present.
that upset you?
It doesn't. This is a good thing.
Oh.
Like, let's make your birthday gift be a yellow helmet that looks like a fucking construction helmet.
Like your helmet.
Yeah,
I
your
don't
hockey
remember.
helmet.
I didn't hear this.
Oh yeah,
That's
this is when
great.
I was lacing them up.
But that's the thing about Leo is he fully immerses himself into whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like he
100% immersion.
we were where were we? We were out and he had to choose a color and he's like, I'll take white, like the wings of the Southwest airplane. I'm like, okay. And then his airplane that we got at this. Remember when we had the layover in on the way back from Buffalo? We had a
Denver.
layover in Denver. And was it Denver?
Yeah, it was Denver.
And we got him a Southwest plane. He found that, and now he carries it around with him and sleeps with it for like. And he's like, "Mommy, why are these wings silver? They're supposed to be white." And I'm like, "I don't know, buddy. Take it up with Southwest and their toy company." But he's such a good boy. I hate saying good boy. He's
When
so
Leo's at his
thoughtful.
best, he is like you.
He's so thoughtful.
You can't not want to be around him. He's so fun and loving and caring.
He thinks of everybody too. He's like Dean was being such a dick about like
Per
him
usual.
watching something, and Leo's like, "It's
Here,
okay,
Dean.
Dean."
Here's the remote.
Is that nice or is that being a pushover? I don't know. But I love that he's so giving and loving and aware.
He's not
and
a
he's so
pushover.
concerned about everybody and like I love his personality.
Yeah, Leo
He
definitely
might not
deserves
be
number
the
one for a
sharpest
while.
tool in the shed, but he is
No.
his heart is like enormous, right, Rick? Your godchild's heart is enormous and he uses it. And on that note,
Thank you all for listening.
ooh,